The Blue Bomber. This week's character breakdown is Mega Man, one of gaming's most iconic faces, who made his first appearance in, you guessed it, Mega Man for the NES in 1987. And here's a couple fun facts about our boy in blue. Starting with Mega Man 2, Capcom held official contests for fans to submit Robot Master designs. Mega Man's name was originally Rock, being a play on rock and roll music, but was changed for English-speaking countries because a Capcom executive didn't think it would work. And the original Mega Man game sold poorly, but Capcom believed in the series and greenlit Mega Man 2. What's up, YouTube? I'm Choctopus, and this week we are breaking down Mega Man, a heavy character with a unique moveset who is a lot of fun to play. Mega Man has some great projectiles and plays well against projectile spammers, especially with his Mega Buster. He will struggle against characters that get in his face, but can be super annoying to deal with if he zones you, which he is great at. Now remember, this is a weekly series, so if there's a character you want to see next week, let me know who it is in the comment section below, and let's get into the breakdown. Mega Man's neutral attack is his Mega Buster, which is a projectile. Now keep in mind that Mega Man does not have a unique forward tilt or neutral air. They're all his Mega Buster. With that being said, it is one of, if not his best tool. The Mega Buster is great to rack up damage from afar, and it doesn't do a ton of damage by itself, which is okay because it's meant to be used a lot. And this thing has no legs. You can spam it from a distance because it'll go about half the stage. It can also be used to stop projectiles. Unfortunately, it can't be used to stop Bowser Jr.'s cannonball, but a close range Mega Buster will also knock back a little bit and deal more damage. So instead of doing the typical 2.1 for what it does, you can do 3.1 if you hit them up close. And it has a little more knockback, but it's not that much. Mega Man's neutral attack is his most important attack because you're going to be using it the most, or at least it's what you should be using the most. With that being said, you could shoot out 3 pellets at a clip before you have a little bit of a delay. Also, you're going to want to practice short hopping and moving forward and retreating using it. You can also fast fall out of it, which is really nice, but you're going to have to get used to the button input because you'll, a lot of the time, accidentally do forward airs, back airs, or down airs. Mega Man's dash attack is his top spin. This thing is pretty comparable to Luigi's dash attack in the sense that it hits multiple times. It has pretty good knockback, which can set up at higher percents into maybe some off-stage forward or back airs to pick up a kill, but it also has really good priority, and it's good for mind games because it lasts so long that your opponents might drop their shield and you'll pick up a couple hits on them. However, it does have a little bit of ending lag, nothing too much, so it can be punished. Just be careful if you're spamming this. Mega Man's forward smash is a charge shot, which is a powerful range smash that grows in size and damage when charged. It has a really long range and will travel further when you charge it, but I wouldn't spam this on stage up close because it has high ending lag, and if someone shields it, you're going to get punished big time. Best uses are from far away when you know you can safely pull off a shot without getting rushed down, or if your opponent's trying to recover because of its long range, try to catch him off stage. Mega Man's down smash is his Flame Blast, and it is a really strong one, probably one of the strongest in the game. However, like his forward smash, it has a ton of ending lag, so it can easily be punished when whiffed. Aside from that, it's great because it covers both sides of Mega Man, and it has the potential KO lightweights around 80%. Flame Blast is really good against opponents who are constantly rolling, especially ones who roll back onto the stage, because as they roll back onto the stage, you can hit them with the down smash. Mega Man's up smash is his Spark Shock, which is good as an anti-air, and it has a fairly large and long hitbox as it deals multiple hits. So you can hit from, I think, over here, and it'll pull them up over Mega Man. You hit him from the back, and it'll pull them up over Mega Man. And if someone's coming down, you can get them with it again, or if they're trying to recover overhead from the ledge, you can catch them with it as well. It's not as strong as his down smash, so it probably won't KO until around 140-ish%. All of Mega Man's smash attacks are meant to be used sparingly because, like I said, they all have noticeable ending lag, so if you're constantly spamming them on stage, your opponent's going to get an easy read on you for punishes. Next up, we're going to talk about Mega Man's special moves, and this is one of Mega Man's more important sections because of how much utility his special attacks bring to his kit. Starting with the Metal Blade, which is his neutral B, it deals decent damage, but you can only have one of them out at a time, otherwise Mega Man's going to do this karate chop. Mega Man's Metal Blade can be angled to throw whichever way you want it to go, so you can throw it behind you, you can throw it upward, you can throw it straight down. It's one of Mega Man's best tools for ledge guarding and for starting combos. What I like to do is I like to throw a Metal Blade straight down and pick it up, because if I want to start a grab combo with it, what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw, dash, and I'm going to grab right into a down throw into a forward air, because you can't run and then throw Metal Blade because he has to stop. So what I like to do is I like to have it in hand most of the time, because I can use it for Z-dropping, I can use it for throwing, and then I can follow up with a dash down throw into a forward or back air. Now, as far as the ledge guarding tool goes, you can use it in multiple ways. You know, you can throw it straight down if you want. You can throw it at all angles if someone's trying to recover. What I like to do is I like to have it in hand, and I like to Z-drop it and go for aerial attacks as they're trying to recover. So you can jump off the stage, you can Z-drop, you can use back or forward air, you can even catch it again if you want. But it's just a really good tool to cover more ground as someone's trying to get back onto the stage. But for those of you who don't know how to Z-drop, if you have an item in hand, basically what you're going to do is, and I'm using a GameCube controller, so I don't know what it looks like on other controllers. It's probably one of the trigger buttons. If you jump in the air, and as long as you are not holding a directional button, you can hit the Z button and they'll just drop the item straight down. So if I'm jumping and I'm moving forward, he's going to throw the Metal Blade forward, but if I jump right over, let go of the directional button, I can Z-drop, I could catch it again, I could hit a back air. There's a lot of things you can do with it. Down B is the Leaf Shield, which is really good against projectile spammers because of the priority, also the distance that it goes. Also, the longer you hold B, the longer you're going to have the Leaf Shield. So if I just hit down B, I won't hold it as long as if I hold B. It's also really good up close because hitting with all the leaves will deal a lot of damage. Mega Man's side special is his Crash Bomber, which is similar to a Gooey Bomb in the sense where it will stick to your opponent, but also if you cross over with them, it'll stick back to Mega Man. I love the Crash Bomber for a couple of reasons. Number one is you can use it from across the stage. It has really good distance. Number two is you can use it to bait a shield. So if you throw a Crash Bomber onto your opponent and it sticks, you can start a forward smash, and then when they come out of shield, you can try and catch them with that. Another really, really good option if you are using the Crash Bomber to bait shield is you can dash grab and then throw them. The Crash Bomber is also really good as a ledge guard because you can stick it to the stage, and you can try and get them as they're recovering, and then you can come over them with a hard knuckle. Last up, we have Mega Man's up B, which is Rush Coil, which you can jump on Rush up to twice. Also, on the stage, it has very little landing lag if you are using him. Now, one of the most important things to note is you can attack when using Rush Coil. Now, why is this important? Because if your opponent is ledge guarding and you're trying to recover, if they whiff their attack, you could go right up over them, and then you could hit them with a back air, knock them off the stage, and change things really quick. I'm going to give a shout out to Energy Pants Smash right here because I got this next tip from him, and I'm not on a Battlefield stage right now, but if you are playing on Battlefield, when you kill your opponent or your opponent dies, the invincibility frames that they have for a couple seconds when respawning is a very advantageous time for them. So what you want to do with Rush Coil is you want to drop Rush Coil right on the top Battlefield's platform. This way, when they come off their platform, they're going to bounce and it's going to take them a little bit of time before they land, basically using up all of their invincibility frames. Next up, we have Mega Man's tilt, starting with his forward tilt, which is really not a forward tilt. It's just a walking neutral attack. You know, you can walk and use his Mega Buster, but this thing is great because you can use it to advance on projectile spammers because of the crazy priority that his Mega Buster has. However, when using it and walking, you don't have that knockback that the Mega Buster has when you're up close. Mega Man's down tilt is his slide, and it has a lingering hitbox, and will knock back or vertically depending on when in the attack you hit them. So if you're closer to them, you're going to deal more damage and knock them more vertically, whereas if you hit them with the end of the attack, you're going to knock them more horizontally and deal less damage. But like I said, the attack has good lingering hitbox, so you can use it to approach your opponent. Also, it has very low startup frame, so you can do it pretty quickly. Another cool tip is you can actually do it out of a dash. If you start a dash, and then you jam the down stick and then press A, you can go right into a slide. Last up, we have the up tilt, which is the Mega Upper, and this thing is super strong because it can KO lightweights as early as 80%. Now, as far as an attack goes, it does have a sweet spot, so you do need to be on top of your opponent to hit them with it. If you're further back, you'll still catch them with the attack, let's see, but it won't kill them. As far as an attack goes, it does have a little bit of startup lag and a ton of ending lag, so if you whiff it, you're going to get punished. But as far as an out of shield option, it's not bad because your opponent may not see it coming. Next up, we're going to cover Mega Man's aerial attacks, and Mega Man has some really, really good aerial attacks that come out super quick. Starting with his forward aerial, which is the Flame Sword, this thing comes out fast, and you can do it in succession out of a short hop. So you can actually just chase someone across the stage with it. It combos really well out of his down throw. At a lower percent, you can do it out of a short hop, or at higher percentages, you can full hop into it from a down throw. So we'll bring Bowser Jr. into the 70s, down throw, full hop, forward air. It has a little bit of a sweet spot at the end of the animation, but off the stage, it's one of Mega Man's better kill options. Next up, we have Mega Man's back air, which is his Slash Claw. This thing hits 3 times. It's also a really good kill option and good for ledge guarding. The Slash Claw is another attack that combos really well out of a down throw, which you can do out of a short hop at low percentages and a full hop at higher percentages, but you're going to have to practice pivoting to do it. The Slash Claw comes out almost instantaneously, so it is a really good on-stage option despite it having a little more landing lag than the forward air. Now, because it hits 3 times, the third attack is the one that knocks back, so if you can fast fall and cancel it, you won't knock them back, and then you could follow up with something like a down throw, or you can even do an up tilt if we can actually do it.
2 hours later.
There we go. That took longer than I wanted it to. Mega Man's down air is the hard knuckle, which is one of the safer spikes in the game because you could do it from a distance. However, you will need to be well above your opponent in order for it to work, and it has a very slow startup, so it might be tough to land. However, there's some decent horizontal knockback on the stage, so you can technically use it from a short hop, but it's probably not the best option or the most practical. As far as a spike goes, this thing is dirty if you can land it. Last, we have Mega Man's up air, which is his air shooter. Now, this thing is really good for juggling. It's basically Mr. Game & Watch's up air on steroids. Now, it has long range, so you can juggle safely from down here. However, you're not going to pick up a kill until around 130% because it's not that strong. Last up, we have Mega Man's grabs and his throws. You have his down throw, which is the primary combo starter, which you're probably going to be using the most. You have his forward throw, which has low base knockback. You have his up throw. And then you have his back throw, which towards the end of the stage is definitely a good option for picking up a KO. Like we spoke about earlier, down throw combos really well into forward air, back air, from a short hop at lower percentages, and at higher percentages, you're going to full hop into it. Now, Mega Man's Super Arm is pretty quick, it's decently fast. However, it does have one of the shortest ranges in the game, so utilize it when you can, especially the down throw because it is one of his best combo starters. So that's it for Mega Man's character breakdown. Do remember this is a weekly series, so if there's a character you want to see next week, let me know who it is in the comment section below, and feel free to go check out my channel for previous week's episodes, as I might have already covered a character you want to see, but you can find those on my page. I think we've done somewhere close to maybe like 15 characters now, and we will keep doing them weekly. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the thumbs up button. It does help more than you think it does. If you're new to the channel and you like Smash and Nintendo, make sure you subscribe as well and ring that notification bell if you want to get notifications when I do post a video. If you have any questions, you can jump into my Discord server, or you can tweet me or DM me on Twitter. There's links to those in the description below. I do stream on Twitch as well. Come by a stream. We do a lot of viewer battles. It's a lot of fun, so if you want to come by, next stream is going to be this Sunday, which is the 24th at noon Eastern Time. You can find a link to Twitch in the description below as well. But thanks for watching. Have an awesome day. Go forth, get some wins with the Blue Bomber, and we will see you in the next video. Later.